WWJD, what would Jesus do? I think just as interestingly is WDJD, what did Jesus do? What did Jesus do at about the age of 14 after his bar mitzvah, when he simply disappeared from record? He was already revered, a renowned teacher in the temples of wise elders and noble men, found by his parents, alone, teaching at a tender age. Already a little celebrity had arisen, yet he chose to just disappear from record and return at the age of 30 to teach for 3 years only and become the most famous teacher in history. So what did he do for those 16 years? This is what's interesting. What did Jesus do? WJD. So, what did Jesus do? Well, I think that at his coming of age, which was around the age of 14, 15 back then, he headed up north, got on the Silk Road and hitched a ride east to where he found the foothills of the Himalayas near India, not far from here, and he spent, well, let's say, giving some time for travel, a minimum of 10 years. 10 years in training to be the world's arguably greatest teacher. Now, it just so happens that monks in Thailand are required to be practicing monks under training for 10 years before they are considered worthy of being called Ajahn, teachers. And I think this is an appropriate amount of time. Jesus spent this time in India training as a Buddhist monk. There we have it. He then returned and became the world's greatest teacher. Namo Buddhaya. So I hear you saying Jesus didn't need training, certainly not by Buddhist monks. He was the Son of God. Okay, I understand. The point is, Jesus needed to convey his Father, God, God's heavenly message to ordinary human beings. So he required a method, a form of teaching that would apply to everyday man and woman, ordinary people in the human realm. He wasn't teaching gods, he wasn't teaching angels, he wasn't teaching spiritual masters. Ordinary people, farmers and fishermen. He needed to learn how to convey that message, and he learned how to convey that message so succinctly and successfully through the teachings of the Buddha. Namo Buddhaya.